and he doesn't read the news. The news is read to her by a voice trained to sound calm, so the message feels safe. First comes what happened, then comes what it means, then comes how to feel, so she never has to pause. It's opinion dressed as information, certainty disguised as clarity. She says I follow the facts because the facts arrived, already arranged, already weighed, already pointing somewhere. Bobby believes in freedom, the kind that never asks him to reconsider himself. He loves his guns because they don't argue, they don't evolve, they don't suggest he might be wrong. They are firm, predictable, and obedient, which feels like strength when the world won't behave. Tina says educate yourself because it sounds generous and avoids the risk of saying I need to be right. She consumes perspective like inventory, mistake saturation for understanding. She calls disagreement harmful because harm is easier to condemn than doubt. Mark floats above it all, calling detachment wisdom. He rejects complexity by refusing commitment. He mistakes distance for depth. Linda speaks in the language of moral emergency. Every issue is urgent, every disagreement a failure of character. She doesn't seek justice, she seeks certainty that requires no patience and no cost. Kevin posts constantly, not to persuade but to anchor himself. When the feed goes quiet, he fades, so he refreshes, reloads, rephrases anything to remain visible. Rachel curates reality until only affirmation survives. She calls it boundaries, but growth cannot occur in rooms without windows. Paul reads conclusions, never endures confusion. He skips the middle where intelligence is formed. He says it's obvious to shield himself from being uncertain. Megan trusts data until data resists, then suddenly it's biased, manipulated, incomplete. Chris says wake up because sleeping people cannot challenge him, and awake people might. Janet corrects humor because laughter loosens control, and control is her definition of responsibility. Sam says I hate politics cause hatred feels cleaner than admitting he is emotionally invested in the chaos. They are not debating policy, they are defending identity. Every post is a flare, every reply a trench, every notification a chemical reward. They don't want truth, truth requires humility. They want certainty, certainty is addictive. They don't think, they align, they don't listen, they wait, they don't question, they perform. They mistake noise for influence and applause for worth. They confuse information with wisdom and conviction with courage. But conviction without doubt is not strength, it is rigidity. And rigidity is easy to exploit. The most dangerous thing here is not disagreement, it is the mass abandonment of self-interrogation. Because the moment a person stops asking what if I'm wrong, they become predictable, controllable, and certain. And certainty has never been a sign of intelligence. The world does not need louder voices, it needs braver minds willing to sit in discomfort without reaching for a script. Because wisdom is not knowing what to think, it is knowing when to stop and think.